Good morning, everybody. Look at all this meat. I'm gonna fire up my smoker today. It's cold outside. And I'm gonna use my old buddy Myron Mixon Smokin book for some tips. I'm not gonna follow exactly because I'm doing this in a rush. And he probably wouldn't like what I'm doing here, but I use some of his techniques like putting my meat in pan and then covering it to let the heat stay in there. You'll see. That's some of the things I like that he does. But he has a lot of recipes of marinades and rubs and great things in here. I got this from Amazon. I'll put a link down there. Myron Mixon, King of Barbecue. Okay, here's what I got. Since I got a pretty big smoker and I'm gonna try not to waste any smoke today, I got a corned beef brisket. Look at that. I got 2 big chunks of sausage. I don't know how big they are. 3 pounds, 3 pounds. 2 5-pound pork sirloin roasts with the bone inside. Okay, now I got an injector too. I think I'm going to inject these right in through there. What do you think of that? No, I won't. I'll take the plastic off. I'm going to inject the corned beef brisket with beef broth, which you could make your own with bouillon cubes or whatever. I'm going to inject that with that. And I'm going to make a little injection with apple juice and vinegar and sugar for my pork. And the sausage, I'm just going to hang up on them hooks in there. I'm going to try to do that. If they don't hang, I'm going to put them on a rack. But I got my smoker warming up outside. I want it to be 350 degrees. Right now it's 312. Wireless thermometer. Cool. This is going to be a good day. Ooh, we're going to have a lot of food for the week. Or maybe a day and a half. Are you still there? I got apple juice. Now, I'm going to put 2 cups of this. Now in Myron's book, he shows you how to make like 5 quarts of this. But I just cut it down. I'm going to put a half a cup of vinegar in there. Okay. I'll put a bunch of sugar. I like to say about a half a cup of sugar in there. And some salt, as much as you want. Can you see all right over there? This is going to be for these pork roasts. Ooh, that smells good to apple and vinegar. Some sea salt in there. Now that's my injection. Myron does it better, maybe you do it better, but we all got our own. This is how I'm doing it right now. Let that sugar melt a little bit. While that sugar is melting, when I start with this pork, I'm going to put them both in one big pan, see? Now, I've already done it. Smoke them right on the rack. But as Myron shows, you put them in a pan, or put one big one or whatever, but put it in a pan, let it smoke for 3 hours, and then cover it. Maintain the heat till it gets to 205 degrees internally. And it just falls apart. Believe me, it falls apart. And you love it so much. Wait till you see that corned beef. That's my favorite. I can eat this whole thing with no problem. Because I did already. Made a 5-pound sandwich out of that. Look at this nice piece. See that? Hardly any fat on there. 2 of them going in there. Oh, this one's cut in half. How'd that happen? Look at that. That's okay. All right, now get my fancy injector here. This has different tips. This has holes on the side, and I have another tip with just a hole on the bottom. But I'm going to use this to get maximum coverage. We all stirred up and melted here? Let's see. Sweet. I could have boiled this marinade or injection. You don't have to inject it. I already injected it with Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper. You can do whatever you want in there. Orange juice. See, I need a deeper because I got some holes there. Since I'm using the tip with the holes way up top, I can't get a good suction on there, so I'm going to pour this in a deeper jar. See? All the holes get in there. Get a good. Ooh, that smells good too. And then we just inject. Ooh, see it plump up? Go about 1 inch away from each other. Woo! Juicy. down in there. That's that bone. Get away from that bone. There it is. Some more. I should have used the tip with only the end on. Well, it's getting a lot in there, I'll tell you. Plump. Ooh! And you could also leave this sit in the refrigerator overnight. You can marinate it, inject it. Yeah, I don't like that tip. Ooh, look at it though. Getting juicy. Succulent. That's that sound. The sound that succulent makes. Okay. Let's discard this tip and clean this out because I'm going to use beef broth to inject my corned beef brisket, which you don't even have to do that either. That's going to fall apart at the end. Okay, this is ready. I'm going to put some rub on it, some store-bought rub. All right, I got this store-bought. I got a lot of juice on the counter here too. Got this store-bought A1 dry rub. This is garlic classic herbs. This is Bold Original. I'm going to do this big piece in Bold Original and the two smaller ones. I didn't know it was cut in half, but anyway, garlic flavored. Rub them up liberally. You know what I call it, rub? Because you rub it on. I've already made my own too. And in Myron's book, he shows you good recipes for that. Where do you taste this? What's this? Bold Original. Ooh, taste it. Where do you see it? Then the little ones are going to get garlic. Classic herbs. Herb, you there, Herb? Wow, what a smell. Where do you see the smoking all day outside? Fun thing to do on a winter day. And the smoker's just off my deck there. And I can sit on my couch and watch it. Watch TV and watch this. Look at that. Wowee! I'm going to put them just like that on the smoker. But first, I'm going to prepare that. I'm going to take these out all at once. Okay? Here comes the corned beef brisket. How many pounds did I say this was? Can you tell? Oh, 3.5 pounds. Almost 4 pounds. Let me open this. Now, some people, like my friend Brian, say this is too salty. And some people soak it overnight in water and then drain the water out the next day. Get rid of the salt. But it doesn't bother me. And he says it's still too salty, so he's just a sissy. This comes with this pack of pickling season, or corned beef season, which I'm not going to use. I would use that when I cook it in the pressure cooker. I do, but I'm going to put rub on this. Okay? So, save that for another time, because they never give you enough of that anyway. And I have my new injection tip here, with only a big one on the end. You ever see Pulp Fiction? Beef broth. Not too much, because that's not too big of a piece of meat. Right, see? Don't worry about it. Ooh, that got a good smell too. That got a beefy smell. Put that in. Inject. Inject. See it coming out? Inject. This is one of the toughest cuts of meat you can buy. But when cooked properly, it melts. It melts on your fork before you get it to your mouth. Need some more of that. Gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. Ooh. Don't poke a hole in your pan. And you can put these right on your rack too, but this is an excellent way because I cooked it like this in the past. And it was perfect. So perfect. Flip it over. Why? Ooh, boy. You need that piece? Nope. Huh. And you see that grain there? You might not see it too good when it's cooked, but when you slice it that way. If you slice it with the grain, it's gonna be along a stringy. Stringy dingy. But if you slice it this way, it's perfect. You'll see. Okay. That's that. That's the injection for the corned beef. Now I got some Cowboy Rub Grill Masters by McCormick. Rub it up, rub it up. It's gonna be so good. One more bottom. I know I got some liquid in there, but I'll cook in. Cook in cookie on the sides. That's that for that. So yeah. You want to be here tonight for this, don't you? It'll take about 9 hours for this. You got a smoker? You can get one of these too. Well, let me show you my big smoker outside. Hang on there. All right, I'm gonna carry these pans out, see what temperature my smoker's up to. Where's my thermometer thing? Oh, 325. Okay, I'll turn it up a little more when I get out there. We went around 350, and it's cold outside, so it's gonna work extra hard. And I'm gonna take my sausage out and try to hang them on the hooks that are out there. If not, I'm just gonna lay them on a rack and don't talk back. Come on outside, it's cold out. All right, here's my Pro Series Smoke Hollow smoker. See smoke rolling already? This is propane powered to begin with. I have a propane tank down there, and I put a little charcoal and wood chips in there to get it started. But I'm going to continue with wood chips once the charcoal burns down. Okay? And it has two burners here, high, medium, and low. Starter. Nice. All right, stop messing around. Let's get this food in here. There's the delicious pork. You remember that, don't you? Going in. Right there. Yeah. Woof. Woo. See how well seasoned that is? I'm gonna try to move this down. Is that gonna fit there? Yeah, just right. And it has a water pan down below there too. Ooh, the smoke is something. Hang on. Corned beef brisket. Going in. Wait till you see it in 3 hours. 3 hours uncovered in the smoke. There we go. See, we ain't wasting no smoke today. Now, my Italian sausage. We're gonna see if we can. I like to hang them up on the hooks there. We're seeing if we can twist them into links. Nope. See, I thought I'd twist them and hang them off the hooks. Maybe somewhat, see? Come on in. Smoked sausage. This is not gonna go 3 hours probably. Well, that ain't gonna work. Woof. I just want to twist it like this, see? Get a little bit up there. Nice. Woof. What do you think of that? Anaconda. Whew. Whew. Told you I gave up cigarettes, but I didn't give up smoking. Ball, ball, ball. I know that looks kind of sloppy hanging off of that. I had bologna in there hanging. It looked real nice. What do you think of this idea? Whoa. Let me try poking them on them hangers. Just stay up there, see? Just like the butcher shop. Phew. There we go. Carousel sausage. Lovely. And guess what? If it falls down into the corned beef, that's okay too. Stop messing around. Put it on a pot holder. There we go. All right, I got water in the pan. I'm on medium. Temperature is, now it's down to 200 because I had the door open. All right, it's 9:31 a.m. 10:30, 11:30, 12:30. Oh my gosh. 12:30. In 3 hours, at 350 degrees, I'm gonna cover the brisket and the roast with foil. And I'm gonna cook it maybe up to 6 hours till it's 205 degrees inside, internal temperature. It's all gonna melt. Did you see this before? Did I show you this? And I got wood in a bucket, chips and big chunks, soaking in water. I these trays come out and you can put more wood in, you know. Right now they're kind of full. I'm just showing you. Okay. Let me get some good smoke going there. Okay. They have other smaller smokers than this. I'm just trying to be careful. I don't want to burn myself. All right. See? Fun. Delicious. Great. Wait till you see when the smoke is rolling. I'll show you. All right. Be back to check on the progress and see you then. See you. Woo. That's a big piece. All right. Let the smoke build up a little more. I'll show you when it gets real smoky, all right? See that smoke? Pretty good, huh? Gonna be some good food. Can't wait. This is the hard part, sitting in here waiting all day. Gotta keep tending it too, you know. Move the wood around. Add wood. Check the temperature. Alright. Won't be long now. A couple hours anyway. Smoky. Smoke's rolling. Delicious. Smoking up the neighborhood. Hope nobody minds. I don't mind. Phew. Nice. I'm gonna take the temperature of that hanging sausage there. We want that to be 185. Don't want to waste that smoke though. 190.0 Oh, 190
Fahrenheit. 190.
Wow, so that's about done.
Degrees Fahrenheit. 190.
Alright, the sausage is done. That'll get a little more smoke. We know it's done. Wow, smoke it up a little more. Whew. I'm talking thermometers. Handy when your eyes are full of smoke. I think my sausage is done. What do you think? I'll take temperature one more time. I know it was good last time I checked, but got a little extra smoky in there. 209, all right. Ooh, one piece fell off back there too. Look, I got this little this foil pan here. Hey, where you going? Stop doing that. Get organized here. All right, here we go. Wait, one piece fell off. That's fine. Look at that. Oh, I see it. Now, here's my break. Let's see. It's okay if it breaks. I want to break it off. I want to taste it. Oof. Look at that. You seen all right? Yes. Oh yeah. Couple morsels up there. Smoked sausage. Look at that. Isn't that delicious? Close that up. I knew this sausage would get done first, quicker than our brisket and our pork roasts. I'm gonna taste a piece of this. I'm gonna take it inside and cover it with foil. Boy, you wouldn't believe how it smells. Would you? Look at this. Got this pink smoke ring around there. Can you see it? I hope the lights are right out here. Gotta taste it. Hot off the smoker. Oh, delicious. All right, let me take this inside, cover it up, and I got about another hour till my other meats are done. Okay, this meat has been under heavy smoke for 3 hours, and I know the internal temperature isn't 205 yet.
130 5.5 degrees Fahrenheit.
All right, that was the corned beef. Check the pork.
161.2 degrees
Now,
Fahrenheit.
I'm going to cover these up. We have enough smoke. I'm going to cover up the corned beef brisket. See it there? Can you see the juice in there? The au jus? As you like it. Nice, huh? Alright. You know it's snowing outside right now? I'm going to cover this up and leave it there another 1.5 to 3 hours. That corned beef is going to be done before the pork. Now, I'm going to transfer the pork to a cleaner pan. See it? Woo-wee! Let me get my big fork for my pork. My pork fork! Sorry. Now, later on, I'm not going to be able to move this around. See, I'm putting it in a clean pan. I'm going to put 1 cup of apple juice in there and cover that with foil. Okay? And I'm going to put these in their own pan. I smell that garlic rub. Remember this one had garlic rub? The 2 little pieces? Oh, yeah. Woo! Hot. Okay. Hang on. Discard this pan. See? There's some good juice in there. Two. Now, like I said, I might have to raise that rack for this one. Too bad you can't smell this. Put about a cup of apple juice in the bottom of there. About a cup. Here's my foil. Cover it with foil. And we're just going to use the heat now for about 3 hours on that. And the same with this one. A cup of apple juice. It's going to be so good. Foil. Neatly. Woo! Smoky. Okay, return these to the smoker until the internal temperature is 205. And that's that. And then we'll be unveiling it at my supper table. It's gonna be a feast fit for a beast. I'm already eating some of that sausage in there. Stop looking at me now, all right? Now I'm gonna take a nap for 3 hours. How's that? 2 hours maybe. Then I'll check this temperature. All right. It's done. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. The brisket got done first. Remember, I wanted the internal temperature to be 205. It shrank a little, but it just makes it easier for me to eat it all. Now remember which way was the green? Anybody remember? That's how much it shrank, huh? I forget which way the green was going. Anyway, look. Look how tender this is going to be. I don't want to poke a hole in my pan. It's great for sandwiches. Use that juice down there, see it? Did I go right with the green? Yeah, I did, see? See? So you want a little pool there, huh? Oh boy. Oh. That's so good. Alright, that's that. Okay. I can have that on a sandwich or with my meal. Let's look at the pork. Remember, I had 2 little pieces and 1 big piece. There's the 2 little ones. Maybe a mess on my table here. Woo! Hey Brian, that corned beef is a little salty. Look at that one. Wonder if I even need a knife on this. Nope, look. See? Tender, tender, tender. That bone, see the bone? And cut yourself there. Ouch, that's hot. See the bone? Come right out. Right off the bone. Look at the big one. See the big one? See? Wow. Nice. So we can chop this up, pull it, slice it, taste it with a fork, like I'm going to do. That was worth waiting all day for. I only had half a nap. Oh, and my sausage, you saw the sausage earlier, right? I got full on that and fell asleep. So, I can get it all back out here. Have a feast fit for a beast. I'm not going to bore you with it. Maybe one of the ends fell off. The burnt end. Oh. It's so good. I know. All right, this is gonna make me a nice, delicious sandwich. Try it. You got a smoker? If not, get one. I'll put a link there. There's a whole bunch of different ones, all different prices. Could even make your own. But at least get Myron's smoking book. I know I didn't follow the directions completely, but it's a good starting guide for me. All right. All right, hope you like all that meat we made today. I did. Thanks for stopping by. Talk to you soon. Bye.